Santa, if you're listening, I've been a great boy this year. I would like some green candles. Welcoming you back to another juicy update. We are continuing this Bitcoin season. We are continuing our journey into 2025. I want to remind you, friends, I've seen some comments out here in Twitter. A very few number of people. Look, if you are disappointed with your bags right now, I want you to understand something. In 3 out of 3 cycles, Bitcoin halvening year was never the happy year for altcoins, ever. It was only a sector-specific pump and dump in one area. DeFi was a 2021. In 2024, Solana season. Okay? So, you have to understand that if you have high expectations for this year, I get it, man. I get it. You want to push for the stars. You believe that your back is straighter than any other vertical surface you've ever seen in the world. Okay, I get it. You want to disconnect on the upside. I want to disconnect on the upside too, man. We all do. But that would be saying this time is different. So altcoins have never had a market-wide pump mania in a Bitcoin halvening year. It was always poop. You understand this? It was always poop. It was only the year after the Bitcoin halvening where they did the big thrusts up. You see that? That was 2021. You see that? That was 2017. Okay, and then you can't see it from before. There was one again in 2013, 2014. That was after Bitcoin did the double bubble, and then you had Litecoin and other things appearing, okay? You see, now, here's the thing. But yeah, I'm not saying don't try. That's what, friends, that's why I've been telling you. Whilst tweaking my nipples every single day. I'm wearing a Pokemon Christmas shirt, by the way, okay? I'm saying, look, buy in the depression. Get prices cheap because you don't know what if we had a dark prophecy this year. And remember, just to remind you, a dark prophecy would be everything we're seeing right now, but altcoins higher. Just in case. Because it was the 4th cycle now. What if the crowd front-run all the newbies this time? But now they didn't. We're learning things as we traverse the crypto cycle, friends. What I'm going to do is just play some nice... some nice music just to accompany us. Did you know Interpol are a bunch of scammers? It's kind of funny. I never thought we'd actually get this for Christmas. Well, I want to remind you of something. Most Americans thought that the corrupt SEC, they thought they were innocent before Elon Musk was targeted by them in 2021 or 2020, whenever it was. Okay, before that, I was like, oh, SEC, we don't know. Only crypto OGs knew how deeply corrupt the SEC was. Only those guys, all right? John McAfee knew, everyone knew. Only deep guys, they understand. Most of American citizens or everyone in the world, they had no idea. Until they started going after prominent people. Okay? Then public opinion changed. People woke up. So the corrupt SEC kicked the wrong hornet's nest. Right? Now it's second nature. You're like, oh, corrupt SEC, yeah. Who do you think started it? Me. I kept saying corrupt SEC from day one. Corrupt SEC. They went to Richard Hart. I go, okay. Now I actually have a voice. And yes, you are corrupt SEC. Now everyone just says it. Because you know it's true. What about the Interpol? It's corrupt Interpol. All right? It's corrupt Interpol. Now, it's funny. All you Europeans, friends, everyone in Europe, you guys, see, it's funny. Learn from the Americans. Everyone in America, everyone just thought, oh, SEC, there's no big scandal. They're probably legit. Okay, everyone in Europe, I've noticed, all of you, UK, Germany, Finland, everywhere in Europe. Okay, all you guys say, oh, Interpol, it's legit. They put criminals out here. Oh boy, the amount of news I've been seeing out here, man, they're so corrupt. The Chinese Interpol guy had to get locked up by the own Chinese government. They're like, your corruption with Interpol is so bad. There's so much bribery and thievery and fraudulent stuff and going after innocent people and all these other things that we literally have to jail our own Chinese Interpol guy. That's how bad it was. Okay? So the corrupt Interpol, I believe... it's going to happen, by the way. Corrupt Interpol will go after more crypto people looking for a paycheck. Mark my words. Okay? Because the corrupt Interpol, friends, they only have 1,000 shitty workers. 1,000 of them licking lollipops. Well, guess what? There's 250,000 people in PulseChain. So sucks for you guys. You kicked the wrong hornet's nest. You guys should have went all the other weak ones first. All the other weak communities. So corrupt Interpol, 1,000 people. And yes, they corrupt see, here's the thing, friends. I understand Finland has one of the theoretical lowest perceived corruption displays on the index. Yeah, that's Finland. Citizens within Finland. You don't know what the governments are doing behind closed doors. You don't know. Okay, and by the way, you can be like not corrupt, but you're just a retard. You're making the wrong decision. You can do that. You get it? You can just make the wrong decision. So all of these things will start to appear as we traverse 2025. Interpol, your days of sucking on lactating man boobs are over, scum. So yeah, they are a bunch of lactating man boob suckers. Because that's what happens, man. These bureaucrats, evil. They just look at me. You put on a list. And we're sick of this stuff, by the way. They're actually impacting our bags now. When you hear about it in the media, it's like, oh no, they're going after innocent guy. No, bro. You're actually impacting my bags. You, soy Finland government, you are claiming to own Ethereum. Let me tell you something. Look at this logo. You don't own 30% of my sacrifice bags. You don't own 30% of these sacrifice bags either. Do you get it? You don't own that. Okay, go call Donald Trump and argue in court with all the lawyers of the world, 196 countries. Go hang out in your little courty session and figure out who actually owns Ethereum. Once you guys can establish that, try get 196 people to agree on anything, by the way. Once you can establish that, okay, we can get somewhere. But for now, you don't own poop. All you own is a soy latte in your fridge. I mean, like, look at all this evidence against them, by the way. Sweden authorizes Interpol to make a public red notice for WikiLeaks founder. Red. Only thing you've got is a red butthole from the other corrupt bureaucrats. So, all of them fake, friends. Donald Trump, all these other fake sexual assault, fake all these. It's all fake, dude. It's all corrupt. This is what happens in socialism and communism countries, because what happens is they put like a chick at the top. Okay, they put a chick at the top. And then if you say, hey, I know you're a girl, but you're actually retarded. And these policies are bad. And then what they do is they go, oh, you hate women. You're racist. You're anti-immigration. You hate women. You're trying to say that there's that there's less than 2 genders, 2 or less, which is wrong. There's a 45,000 genders. That's what they're trying to say. And they'll also say, oh, you're a violent criminal. You weren't giving puberty hormone blockers to your children, so therefore you're denying their right to live a normal adult life. To maybe they wake up tomorrow, they want to be a doorknob. You're denying their right to identify as a doorknob. Okay. This is what happens. And then all the soy boys, unfortunately, who are hanging around here, these women and all these other people hanging around in the government, they're just simping. They're simping for it, and no one says anything. Okay, and that's how you have these socialist, communist countries, friends. That basically it just creeps in. It creeps in. Okay, and then you have obviously Kamala Harris gets absolutely spanked and dusted out the behind, because you have America, friends. America always does the right thing after they've done everything else. Now they're leading by example. That's why it's important. Richard Hart's tweet. We're waiting for Donald Trump to basically assume office. So as you see, man, we have all these soy boy and soy girls. Guys wearing wigs, all this other weird stuff going on here. You can't take any of these seriously. Okay, because what they do, friends, we found this out. Elon Musk, he found this out from the Twitter DMs. Okay, the US, the corrupt, the Coconut Intelligence Agency, Fancy Bananas investigators, all on the communist Jack Dorsey shit, who was the original Twitter founder. Okay, they literally thought that they are helping humanity by being corrupt, because they think in their mind, because they're twisted and deranged. They said, oh, Donald Trump's the devil, therefore we're allowed to break 50,000 rights of humanity. We're allowed to commit 50,000 crimes just because he's the devil. We're allowed to do that. Well, it's the same thing they say here. Corrupt Interpol with the corrupt Finland government, which bribing these bureaucrats. They go, oh, don't worry, this guy's probably a scammer. He's probably the devil in their eyes, right? So we're allowed to just do whatever we want. Wrong. Interpol, the international police organization, accused of doing the dirty work of authoritarian members. In Russia, 50% of the Interpol stuff are innocent people. That's just the Russia one. And they're the ones where they report on it publicly. Because, you know, it's all this socialist, communist stuff. They don't want to, like, upset people. It's got government control everywhere. They report on that. Imagine the ones they don't report on. Now, having some fun, friends, during this Christmas spirit. If you ever see me on the Coindesk most influential list, just start dumping everything. Okay, Coindesk have released their top 20 most influential people for 2024. Man, I mean, it's kind of funny, friends. Eric's on here, and there's this random simp cuck for Eric's. He keeps replying to me on the Twitter. I forgot your comment. I've got you muted, but I always read your messages anyway. But I just want to. I love seeing like mentally deranged people do stuff. Just getting into the open space now. This guy, oh man, I'm not gonna. I feel sorry. I feel sorry. I'm not gonna say anything. Look, here are all the people on here now. Ansoy, meme coin. Ansoy is number 2. I don't know what this means, but man, just look at all the other crypto people. Jing Wang from Optimism. You got Polymarket, Igon Layer. I don't know why are these people here, bro? Half these people influential. You know why they're here. You got Arthur again. You got a Craptos guy, bro. Craptos have to go beg Liu Kang to say no. Say you were fired now. You weren't actually dumping every unlock. You've kept all your coins. Welcome to crypto, friends. Mr. Safart. You got Eric, Udi, Francisco. So look, man, I went back. It's kind of funny. They go like, "Hey, ha, you're not on there." Habib, this is literally the last place on earth I would want to be. They put Caroline Ellison on this list. They put Gary Gensler on this list. Habib, Gary Gensler got embarrassed by Donald Trump. Literally, 12 months later, total embarrassment. Firing. The firing of his life. Literally, international embarrassment. I mean, you can't get any more embarrassed than the freaking United States president seeing your popularity so bad. You're one little weasel. He's literally got to fire you. Let me say it again. On day 1, I will fire Gary Gensler. And the crowd roared. The crowd is roaring for justice. Like you can't get it more wrong. You can't get more cursed. Caroline Ellison. Some say she was cursed when she was born. In jail. You might say, Sommi, can we please check out who was on the list in 2021? You want to see it? You want to see it? CZ, Soy Bankman-Fried. Double jail. I wake up every day and I pray to God, Coindesk, do not put me on this influential list. Ever. Ever. And I've actually written here for some fun and giggles. I've written right here, friends. If you see it, just start selling crypto, dude, and just walk away for 12 months until we get 8 red monthly candles. Shout out to Mr. Davy James as well here. If you're not first, you're 40th. That's gold, man. That's gold. It's like the Kramer inverse oracle. 1/3 of these names are straight up establishment spearheads. Yes, my friend. So remember that mentally deranged guy? You did a big mistake, bro. You shouldn't have made me, like, you drew this to my attention. Like, it's kind of funny. People, it's not about this self-owning thing. I'm trying to help you, okay? I'm trying to help you, okay? There are 2 genders, okay? There are 2 genders. I'm trying to help you, Habibi Albi, but you gotta start listening. Stop trying to call the top on prices of coins that you don't understand. Every 4 hours. The bull market's not over until I say it's over. There's no euphoria. Some people listen, most people don't. Even pDAI came back to 1.7, 1.8 cents, friends. Look at that FUD. The candle erased. I also made a recent video here, friends. My honest take about PulseChain situation right now. My honest take. It's fun, friends. Like, honest. I'm always honest. What do you mean honest? But he's meant to be honest all the time. Oh, I'm being honest now. That's why it's my pet peeve. I'm like, oh, I hate it when people say, I'm now being real. Real talk. What, the other part was fake? My honest take, guys. I feel like this Richard Hart Interpol, corrupt Interpol, is the Silk Road moment of Bitcoin. Okay? The corrupt and uninformed government will soon realize they're better off taxing real estate owners to try cover their enormous debt. And yeah, there you go. That's the silver lining, okay? The silver lining is they're going after crypto people. That's it. Interpol, friends, Richard Hart's guy number one, okay? Fake assault thing. But friends, they're going to start making up stuff later on. They already made this up. We checked his knuckles, okay? By the way, when did he commit the crime? When did he commit? Oh, February 2021? Okay, Interpol, you're caught lying because his fists are perfectly smooth. I'm going to show you another thing out here, just proving you that they're lying. Shout out to Mr. ShillGates. This is an awesome post. Look at this. These are knuckles of people who have been in a fight and punched someone in the face. These are the knuckles, okay? Not those, these. See? Bruised, battered. What are these, friends? These are the knuckles of someone who's only been using his hands to eat a double Whopper burger from Hungry Jack's, okay? I love these friends. Merry Christmas. We're having so much fun here. So you see these? Look at these dainty hands. They're typing on expensive keyboards. Okay? This is recorded at the time of this alleged bashing. Get this 16-year-old kid here. I'm going to slap him myself. He's 19 now, by the way. We can do that. So I'm going to slap him myself, okay? What kind of retard gets bashed by a billionaire and doesn't record it? Say sorry to your parents. You literally missed out on retiring him. If I am getting bashed by Jeff Bezos, I flip out my phone and I go, okay, listen. You're going to give me $3.5 million and we'll never hear about it ever again, okay? That's what you do. I've got a feeling, though, this kid, he figures out, oh, this guy's an actual billionaire. He hears about him later on and he reports it. Or the dates are just wrong. Either way, Interpol's lying. Corrupt Interpol. You lie about one thing, everything's spoofed. Everything. It's kind of like, friends, if I serve you a nice juicy ribeye steak with mashed potatoes and then I put a little bit of dog shit on it, are you going to say, oh, no. Just if you remove the dog shit, everything's fine. No, I served you poop on a plate. Poop on a plate. That's what they're doing here. Did I ever tell you Hex was a better Bitcoin? It was actually nice to see these friends. Red for Bitcoin, green for Hex. It's kind of funny. After all these friends, look, when you assess these, you can do what you want. You can click sell and leave. I don't give a shit. Okay, we're gonna pump without you anyway. I don't care. I'm helping you. Okay, when I assess these, I take my bias out and I'm like, okay, do I see energy here? Do I see value here? Do I see higher relative valuations out there here? Yes. My gosh, yes. I mean, you have PulseChain here at 900 million market cap, almost only a billion, and then you have Cordanzo at like 30 billion. Okay, big deviation, minimum. You see that? Also, are there any signs from the universe, friends? Well, shout out to my friend Mr. Polarity. It appears as if MEXC is delisting Pulse. Friends, look at this. OKEX delisted Pulse at the literal pico bottom of PulseChain here. The literal bottom day, they delisted. And I tagged them, I said, you'll be relisting us later when we're higher, brother. And then we pumped up. We actually pumped. So we got delisted now. Now, here's the thing. We actually haven't been delisted. I'm just shelling everyone out. So they did like this emergency warning. We have to check what's going on. MEXC, guys, just sit down, guys. You guys list meme coins literally fabricated from thin air 30 days ago. Now you're becoming some like, oh, let's go check if the Interpol service is actually telling the truth. Come on, guys, just do your freaking job. But do you need me to do your job for you? Do you need me to do your job for you? Okay. Man, just, but you know what? I'd rather them delist us. Mark the bottom. Get out. So I want to draw the big box. OKEX delists, we pump. MEXC delists, we pump. I want to do that. I'm hungry for that. Fake Interpol, not respected by anybody. Here's Richard's mugshot. Here's Donald Trump. By the way, whoever made this out here in the PulseChain community, thank you. And God bless you. Thank you so much for this. Because putting Donald's mugshot next to Richard, everyone knows what this means. They know what this means. They know, oh, they're just a bunch of fat man boob lactating people. They can't deadlift more than 10% of their own body weight or do a single pull-up. There's no respect from these people. Literally, great reset, bug worshipping, bug overlord scum. And how come the guys telling us to eat bugs are fat as hell, eating all the meat? Explain that for me. You should all be twigs. Have you ever seen anybody who actually eats bugs? Vitalik eats bugs. You can see the sunken eyes in there. You guys aren't eating bugs. The people of Sweden and the people of Finland and all the other Scandinavian countries there, friends, and Norway, they've had enough, okay? Their forefathers, their grandmothers, their grandfathers, their ancestors have fought for their beautiful countries, and now this socialism, multiple gender, men can get pregnant, give yourself puberty blockers type of wokeness is unfortunately infiltrating them. They are like the biggest boomers. They're missing out on the biggest crypto revolution ever of all time. Even, friends, even Ivan, who grew up there, is pretty much taking a big fat dump on you guys. Like Ivan, you can tell he's embarrassed to say, yeah, man, I was actually like that country the way it's run. You know what I mean, friends? It's the same thing in Australia. Like, obviously, everyone in Australia here is absolutely disgusted with all the soy boy disgusting things that happened during the zombie virus. The stuff they made us do here was literally horrific. Literally horrific. Like I said to you, friends, look, crypto is the most peaceful protest in the world. You keep your mouth shut. You vote with your wallet. You take your money out of the fiat system. You put it into crypto. Now, you don't hold real estate of the infinite supply growing piece of trash fiat. Now you hold scarce digital real estate on the internet. It's global. No one can touch you. No one can touch it. They can't steal it away from you. Go call up Vitalik to get the boys to pause Ethereum blockchain. Finland government, I'm waiting for you because you don't own 33% of my bags. I'd rather lose it to some shitcoin out there than give it to one out of the 196 country governments who think they are entitled to the Ethereum blockchain. You ain't entitled to poop.